Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thakane and this is Thakane's Take. So, can you believe that June is almost over? And that means we are officially past half past 2019, and that's a good time for us to reflect on our goals and where we want to be and so on. And I think for me this is the 1 year where I have been very intentional and very aware about the goals that I've set and managing their progress throughout the year. So today I'm going to share with you 3 lessons or things that I wish I had known while setting these goals and managing them, and hopefully they will help somebody out there. And if you also have goal setting mistakes or lessons, please feel free to put them in the comment section below. If this is the kind of content you like, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you think that this video will help somebody out there, just share. Sure. So today we're going to have a relaxed vlog style video, and we will then get into the 3 lessons that I've learned so far. I was sitting here with my notebook and my journal, and of course it is quite cold, so I was also having a cup of tea. But now the first lesson that I learned, which is actually related to my journal, is that sometimes good ideas are not great ideas for you, and it is important to identify them and change them fast. So how this relates to my goals is that usually this is where I would journal my progress and how I feel about everything. And I would usually buy a journal at the beginning of every year, but for me that would be on my birthday. So I'd buy a journal on my birthday, then start journaling through the year. And because for me my birthday is in July, it actually comes at a sweet spot that when come January, I then reflect on things that I want to do for the year, but I also reflect on the goals that I had for the birth year, if that makes any sense. So having this journal, I would buy it every year. I'd start off with a clean journal, but this time I tried to be a bit more frugal with money, to be a bit more responsible with waste management, I could say, in my space. And as you can see, there's a lot of writing in here, but there's also free space. So I decided, nah, I'll keep using the pages, but that did not work for me. And I think part of it is because I felt haunted by what happened in the last year, and I was so used to starting on a clean slate or a clean journal that it just became difficult. So the gist of this long story is that if you have a system that was working for you, you tried something different and it really does not seem to be working out, I would suggest that you get to a point where you decide whether it's worth pursuing or whether it's worth letting go. For me at this point, I think it's worth letting go. Next birthday, I'm getting a new journal and continuing as I did in the past. The second lesson that I learned is that we budget time, we budget money for the activities, but what we really do not budget is energy. And you can have 2 activities that need the exact amount of time, but the energy investment in them is quite different. So as you reach your goals, as you get to the next level of where you want to be, maybe you had 3 steps, we don't realize that sometimes we may not need to adjust time, but we need to adjust the energy input or even the energy output that it draws out of you into this new step or this new area of your life. So I'd say that the minute you see a change coming, don't just look at how much time it'll cost you, also look at how much energy it will actually demand from you. And the last one is to actually manage our accountability partners. Now, it's very great to have an accountability partner. This is somebody that's rooting for you in whatever you've said you want to achieve. There are people that have sworn that they will not let you give up. But sometimes when you readjust your goals and you want to relax one goal because you want to really focus on one that's developing very well and you feel that it is worth pursuing. If you don't take your accountability partner with you, they can actually become a source of I don't want to say stress, but you constantly have to justify why you're not putting in as much energy in this one activity that you promised to put in at the beginning, and now you've completely turned around. You've half the energy here because you've had to double the energy here. So I think it's very important that when you have an accountability partner, they know your whole goals for the year, they understand the shift in goals, and instead of punishing you or putting you down, they actually help you to now restructure how you can still achieve maybe a little bit of that goal, instead of letting it go completely. But they also understand the bigger picture of your life. Well, that's it from me for now. Those are the 3 lessons that I think I have picked up, and I will definitely incorporate when I do my next goal setting. Hopefully hopefully I will do better next year, but I'll still have more things to share. So if you want to share your experiences, please do so in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and remember, share with anyone that might need it or that might just find it fun. That's it from me for now. I will see you in our next video. Bye.